go.
Let's go.
Fucking
Okay. Hello,
shit.
friends, and welcome to the Hopeless Gamer Podcast, episode 9 for season 2. We have a jam-packed show for you today, to the point where that we're not even going to have separate topics because it's all E3. We're going to be saying our E3 predictions for 2021. It's been a whole year since we've had an E3. Well, it's been 2 years technically. I can't write for shit apparently. So let's get into it. So first, let's go and meet the crew. All the way from New Zealand, we got Dirty Coxy.
What's going on, people?
And we also have Dirty Kiwi.
Oh, yeah?
And of course, we have Bassmaster.
How you going?
And of course, we have me because, well, get stuffed. So, first up, who's excited for E3 2021 since we didn't have one last year because of COVID?
Absolutely
virtual one?
pumped.
That
Oh,
wasn't
no,
an
that was
E3. That was an
monthly
ESA.
game.
That was like Summer of Gaming with Jeff Keighley and IGN and everyone doing their own shit. And then 95% of them realized it's 5 times cheaper to do it themselves and let the ESA do it, even virtually.
Yeah, well, that's what I was wondering. Is actually anything getting... Is most of it getting done as an E3, or is it just getting done as a friggin' everyone's doing their own conferences?
Okay, so E3 is secured Xbox with Bethesda. They've got Square Enix. They've got Gearbox. They've got Capcom. They've got, did I say Square Enix? They got Take-Two Interactive. And that's all I can think of off the top of my head. So yeah, they've secured a few.
Well, Warner Brothers is doing a show.
Oh,
as
Warner
well.
Brothers, that's the other one. That one's weird, but it's going to be good. Last time they
Capcom.
did one was amazing.
Warner Brothers be more like,
You want me to give you the hits of the best games they've created in the last couple of years?
they done
But-
Lego? No. I was going
What?
to say they done Lego.
They do, kind of.
They do, don't they? Yeah.
But now it's all TT games. But there is the Middle Earth games, so Shadow of Mordor and stuff like that. And they've also done all the Batman games as well, like the Arkham series and all that. Like they've had some pretty big hitting games. Just they're very slow bringing them out.
Oh, yeah, I actually did hear there was a Batman. I actually saw something about Batman.
Yeah,
other
there's
day.
the Court of Owls game that's apparently meant to be coming out.
Yeah, which didn't look too bad from what I saw.
Mhm. Anyway,
Oh,
let's.
but we're
Ooh.
kicking off with a Battlefield revealed. I thought that game was dead.
Well, it is because it's made by DICE, and DICE can't make a game apparently. But we're going to dive straight into it with EA predictions because let's face it, that's going to be Battlefield anyway. So Battlefield 6, what do we think?
I reckon it's going to be called Battlefield 2024. I just woke up this morning and kind of thought, fuck, that's probably a good name for a title. So I think we'll find that
Battle
out.
in the South China Sea.
Yeah, maybe, yep, possibly, yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
I'm looking forward to it, though. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be
So-
fantastic.
Hired a lead from Call of Duty, so we'll see how much of a shithole that turns into.
Or maybe he just doesn't agree with what Call of Duty's done. And
So it'll be a similar thing to Call of Duty where you pay for the multiplayer and it's free to play Battle Royale, or are we...
Well, do you
Are we
think it's
gonna
going to
see-
have a battle royale after the last one?
All is going to have a battle royale.
Oh, yeah. They're talking about it. I don't know. Is that whole Battle Royale scene now starting to get a bit stagnant?
I don't know. I think everyone's keen on a battle royale, right? Everyone. I don't think it'll go away in a hurry, to be honest.
No, I don't see it going away, but I don't think there's anything new you can really bring to it. I think most of it now it just comes down to content
Yeah,
And-
they've got to start
and-
coming out with something
and
a
having
bit different.
and I think some people seem to enjoy a story in the Battle Royale, like when you go in between seasons to have something actually happen on the map or an event, or because you had a bit of an event with Call of Duty And well, Fortnite always have their big events between each season that just brings in the viewers. That's one thing I wouldn't mind. I don't know if it's possible to see that start coming in with Apex and maybe even Battlefield and stuff, to have live events or something happen as you're playing.
Who played Firestorm?
Didn't even know. I think the last Battle Royale one I played was the one in the Battlefield one where we're in the desert, which is 5, isn't it?
Yeah, that was
That's actual.
Firestorm.
That's
Yeah, that was Firestorm.
That was the only battle
no,
royale.
wasn't there Battlefield 1 with Firestorm added to it?
They never
That
did
was
Battlefield
DLC.
1 DLC. I mean, Battle Royale. They did a
Oh, that
demo
was-
for it.
that was the Battlefield, was the multiplayer that I played. I didn't
Oh,
actually
that's
play
right,
the battle. I
Battlefield 1
didn't play
was before.
Firestorm. I didn't play
Yeah,
Firestorm.
no, neither
at
did
all.
I. Neither did I.
But then you're starting to see innovation in that area. I don't know. Or Knockout City really isn't a battle royale, really, is it?
Pretty much is.
No.
Just-
Knockout City. Fuck,
Hella fun.
it's fantastic.
just seems to be. That's another EA
Mhm.
game, and that seems to be of come in and just everyone's running with it and having fun.
It's coming in hot, Knockout City, right? Like,
I think it's because it's
I mean,
very
you got to
non-toxic.
have a. Yeah, wow. I don't know, man. I've had a couple of shitty messages,
Oh,
but
yeah, of course.
Well,
like
you
any
always
game,
get
like
that.
Apex, and yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Mate, you get that in
but,
Super Smash Bros. It doesn't matter what the game is. There's
Super
always going to
Smash
be toxic
Bros
people.
is toxic.
You can't get it in Super Smash Bros. Or how the hell does someone message you on Nintendo? They don't even have a group chat function.
They find a
Yeah,
way.
yeah, and
Toxic
I played
people.
with a couple of players on Switch, like obviously cross-played, and yeah, they can't talk to you.
Oh, yeah, they can't talk to you at all.
No.
It's actually kind of shit.
Yeah,
you can. I think you can in Fortnite. Fortnite worked out how to activate it on a Switch for group chat.
Oh, that wasn't hard. They
Yeah.
just have their area of effect chat toned down pretty much, from what I've seen.
yeah.
Who actually has a list of predictions for EA's thing? Because they do
Yeah,
like car
I've got
park
a few.
conferences.
Oh, for EA, well, yeah, EA, no, not really.
We all know Battlefield 6
I
is
think
coming.
they're just gonna, yeah, I think they're just gonna probably drop that pretty hard.
And that'll slate
Hey.
for a March release.
Much release. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing with the delays that's going on and stuff like that, I don't think we're going to get very many. I think now is the gaming industry is now getting the hit from COVID, from having everyone work from home from last year. So I reckon most of these games we're going to see from EA and
year
all the
away
rest of
still.
them are all next year games.
I think we'll see a new Need for Speed, to be honest.
I fucking hope there is, and I hope it's decent. I hope it's not shit.
And I didn't buy that remastered for a reason, because I
Oh,
got told
fuck,
it was
that pissed
shit,
me
and
off.
now it's popped up on Game Pass in the next week or two. I knew it'd happen. That's why I waited. But
No, I think I only paid like $28 for it anyway.
yeah, I probably wouldn't even pay that for it. I don't think.
Oh, yeah, I just refuse to touch Need for Speed games anymore because they're hard.
I enjoyed that. The one before the last one. Oh, I didn't think the last one was too bad. The one before the last one, I actually didn't mind. It was like through that desert and that. Can't remember what it was called now.
Heat.
I can't
Heat.
remember.
Yes, it was Heat. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
I can't
was
remember
Heat
the
the-
last time I played one. I think the last one I played was like a Hot Pursuit
See, to me,
Oh, that's going back.
or Underground.
what about
Underground,
Underground was
was
like-
most wanted.
Yeah, Underground and Most Wanted. I think the last ones that I played or whatever back in like mid 2000,
Yeah.
2005 or something like that. 2004.
I think they need to reinvent it. But
Mm.
maybe if they do, there'll be a car battle royale in there. Like I think Forza nailed the car battle royale on the head. Like it was fun. It was, but there was kind of always that point where if you had a level 10 car, you just fucked on everyone else. You know what I mean? And you couldn't get near them. But yeah, something different.
The one thing I
see
did
this-
like about Need for Speed was the customization of the car sort of thing, even though some of it was a bit wanky, but that was the scene that was happening at the time with all the Fast and the Furious stuff and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, they seem to have dropped off, and you just wonder
Yeah,
where
even
it's going to
Dirty,
go.
even Dirty Dobbsy just said that there hasn't been a decent one since Underground, you know.
Well,
And
they actually shut down Ghost Studios for a while, like because they weren't making money off the Need for Speed series, and then like a year later they opened it back up.
yeah.
I don't get how you cannot make money off that sort of series if it's done right, going off the underground stuff like that, where like with Forza, you've got all the car packs that come out and you can obviously buy them and everything like that. That's what I'm waiting to see how these games are starting to gonna get priced and the games that start coming out, because I'm waiting to see if they're going to start doing a business model of you got to pay 125, 140 bucks or whatever it is in Australia for a game on the next gen console, or whether they turn around and they go, right, some people aren't going to be able to afford this. How about we turn around and we go, well, you pay 60, 70, 80 bucks and then you charge a $40 season pass or something like that, and you just start building your content into your season pass.
See, Call of Duty are looking at bringing in a year-long season pass. So you pay the model that I saw was $70 for the game, and then another $60 for a season pass. But then that lasts you 12 months, and everything just rolls into one.
I say, why not? If you're heavily into the system, then why not? If same sort of thing. If you're enjoying Apex, why can't you just sign up for 12 months and then they give you a discount or something and say, look, if you want to sign up for the whole year for every season we're going to do, well, you're going to get whatever it's going to be, 4 seasons out of it. We'll give you
There's
for.
not enough discounts. So like you buy a season pass, you buy the game, or in this case, you know, Apex is free, whatever. But you buy a COD game, you buy the season pass, and there's not enough discounts outside that season pass for like if you're season pass for 6 months in a row, and you want to buy some skins, you're still paying fucking $20 for a gun skin.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
think the
like
only thing you get out of the season pass is, what is it, 10% bonus on your bloody
yeah, on your XP.
on your XP is about the only thing I see you
exactly.
get out of a season pass.
But then they want you to go and spend $20 on a gun skin. You know, it's like fucking crazy. PUBG just put new skins on, like the BDRM, the big heavy vehicle you can get from a care package. But New Zealand dollars for the camo skin on that is the season pass equivalent. It's $14. Well, hardly anyone gets a BDRM to start with unless you find a flare gun. So why would you pay $14 or $15 for a skin that you might use in a game maybe 5-6 times a year? You know, if you don't play it that much, it's nuts. Some of the prices these guys charge. I don't know if that's just me, but I find it I find it crazy.
Oh, Call of Duty has been ridiculous for ages with pricing.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
it's literally like FIFA. Honestly, that is one of the most.
I'd hate to see how much money they make from in-game currency in FIFA.
Oh, nuts, eh?
FIFA 18 last time I saw numbers.
Would it be the
like internal
same
numbers.
in 2K?
Like
into the 2K basketball games, we reckon the in-game currency, and that would be pretty decent, because I've seen
up there.
NBA 2K got pulled up on it, but FIFA doesn't.
okay.
FIFA doesn't, because they've been doing it so long that people have kind of forgotten. So I think it was 2018. I saw the last like internal numbers as like a manager at a game store type thing for FIFA, and it was something like $32 billion, like in a year.
Yeah,
And that
what
was
is it?
just their in-game currency shit, because people, there's so much you can do in FIFA. You can go to the career mode and you can buy like new players in that for your team, or upgrades for your player and stuff like that. But then you've got like the management side of it, where you can manage a team and you can buy player cards to bring them into your team and everything like that. And then there's that trading card freaking part of it. It's like 5 games in one, and all of it is monetized.
Oh, I
Yeah.
seen the other day there was a bunch of 2K basketball streamers, and they were having bets against like playing games against each other and hedging bets, and I'm like, not talking $500 or $1,000. These were like 4K on the line or $7,000 on the line to the winner and everything else like that, and I'm like, how are you allowed to get away with having these bets and what's classed as me gambling and stream it?
Because they're big
You
streamers.
can play slots. People playing blackjack. Fucking
Hmm.
people are sitting in fucking hot tubs.
People are fucking streaming
People-
slots. Like, fuck. Get amongst
Anyway,
it.
let's get back onto E3.
Yeah, well, we're nowhere near E3 anymore. We've walked
Well,
past the convention center.
Dobsy's just said in the chat that he knows people that spend $3,000 to buy their teams. So
Exactly.
there's people out there spending ridiculous money on that shit.
Oh, every year
You know?
when a FIFA would come out, I would have people like who have pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition of the game, which was like $150. They would pick that up, and they're like, "Oh, do you have the digital currency yet?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's this much." It's like, "Okay, get me 3 lots of the biggest," and it'd be like $1,000 sale easily, and they'd be back later that afternoon for more.
Wow.
Like,
That's nuts, eh?
Like FIFA Day for EB Games was like one of the biggest profitable days for the simple fact they didn't have merch and everything like that. Like a lot of games, like Animal Crossing, there'll be like a plushie with a 600% markup just off digital currency. Fucking ridiculous. Because people are
That's
obsessed.
insane.
To create
And-
the perfect team in FIFA, you have to play 66,000 hours.
Yeah, no one's going to do that in a year.
No,
They're going to just
yeah,
pay
why
for
would
it.
You spend $2,000 and pay for it.
But
Okay.
yes, getting back to the DLC, yeah, shit needs to drop in price.
Yeah, it does. Coxy, what do you think is going to happen with EA?
Yeah, like Kiwi said, I'm really hoping for another Need for Speed. But I just, probably the past 2-3 years, I've lost a lot of respect for EA, and I don't enjoy their games.
In the past couple of years?
Yeah, I had hope for a while.
Do we think they're gonna remake something from Codemasters from years ago?
Well, they own Codemasters now. That is a very good point. I don't think they're going to remake
Colin
it.
McRae Rally.
They won't
Don't
do
know if
that.
they could get the licensing again.
Yeah,
No.
it's
He's not
cost too
around,
much.
so they
That's
can't get the
why.
license.
That's why it changed to
Dirt
Rally, and it had Ken Block for a while. But
We're
now
going to
Ken
see
Block's
Dirt
with
6.
Forza.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you're right. Are we gonna see Dirt 6?
Maybe.
I think we'll get Dirt 6 this year. It might be a year or two away.
I know what Base will be waiting for.
What's that?
Codemasters, man. F1 2021.
I actually haven't. I can't get my wheel to actually set up properly for that.
I'll do it.
It's been announced. It's been announced, hasn't it? 2021.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah,
of the
they
main,
always do it.
Yeah, that was
It's
one of the main
one of those
reasons EA
annual
bought them.
things.
So they wanted a yearly racing franchise, and the whole thing with it was that F1 was a yearly franchise already. Then they had the Dirt series every couple of years, and every other couple of years they have the Grid series. So that was kind of like
Grid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's their plan with Codemasters anyway. I don't doubt we'll see something on F1 2021. I don't think we're going to see Dirt. I think we're going to see Grid instead.
Yeah, that.
I'm gonna
Can
throw.
we
I'm
do-
gonna throw this out there. SSX.
Well, I'm just having a look around to what other people have thrown out there. I know we got Skate 4.
Yeah, that's EA, but is SSX EA? I thought that
No.
was Ubisoft.
No, SSX was EA, wasn't it?
I
Back
have
in the
no
day?
idea. Oh yeah, it was
Thought
EA
it was.
Big.
Yeah, it was. How cool would that be?
Start screen.
Yeah. And they always had the good music. That would get fucking DMCA these days, but
You couldn't stream it.
no. But how good was it? Like an SSX from EA would be, a remaster would be awesome. Fuck. Let's go.
Base, what do you think EA is going to come out with?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't heavily play EA games. If they come through on Game Pass with that EA add in, that's about it. And I just play them, sort of thing. But
Fair
I don't
enough.
know. What are we gonna see?
Well, okay, so this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're going to see F1 2021. I think we're going to see a grid game. I think we're going to see a new Star Wars game. I think it's going to be from Respawn, so a new Jedi Fallen Order. Probably
But
announced.
is it gonna be one of those? People are trying to see if we're gonna get an open world Star Wars game, or we're gonna get something more like what they tried to achieve and failed on Battlefront.
No, I think it's going
One
to
and
be.
I
two,
don't
where
think
it's
they'll revisit Battlefront, but
No, I
you
don't
got to
think so.
think about how much lack of DLC there was on that Jedi Fallen game. You know, maybe there is a 2 coming for it because there was no DLC.
No, that's Respawn's thing. They've always been like that, even with Titanfall. I think that we're going to see more stuff on Apex Legends and hopefully 120 frames per second mode for next gen.
I'm hoping so. I can
And
hope so.
apart from
we
that,
get some more secure servers,
yeah.
servers that actually work.
And apart from
Not
that,
just-
I don't think we. Oh, apart from Battlefield 6, I think that's pretty much it from EA. From me, anyway.
We'll see the current evolution of FIFA, whatever it is.
Oh,
like
yeah.
three
Ignore
things
the
have changed
FIFA.
on the 3 things they'll change on the game and then spit it out as a brand new game again.
Actually, I do want to know if they're going to attempt another NBA Live.
I was going to say NBA Live 2021.
FIFA Street.
See, that
Maybe
would be
free
good
to-
for
Yeah,
them.
yeah. The streets, the soccer street, the basketball streets. Haven't done those in a while either.
No, because they didn't make money.
Apex
They're
Solo
fun,
mode.
Hmm?
Apex Solos.
I doubt it.
Ranked arenas.
That is rumored to be coming, but I don't think it will come this soon. I think they'll wait a year.
Ranked arenas would be lit. I'd play that fucking day in, day out.
What rank are you guys on Apex at the moment?
I haven't played it, bro, because Coxy's internet's been shit. So
Fair enough.
haven't
I'm
bothered.
stuck on platinum.
Yeah, but now we're all good to go again.
Nice. Well, let's move on because we're running out of time quickly here. So, let's go to a favorite developer for many. But honestly, I kind of find their announcements at E3 kind of shit, even though they make some great games. What do we think is going to happen this year with Ubisoft?
It'll be a heavy Far Cry 6 showcase, I reckon.
Oh, Base,
Yep.
we're starting with you then. What do you think? Far Cry 6?
Well, from what I'm just seeing here, the Far Cry 6 was going to take center stage, and then you've got Rainbow Six Quarantine. Oh, please don't. Riders Republic.
I knew
Oh.
you were going to say that.
That was always coming. Skull and
Right.
Bones got pushed back, so I don't know if we'll see much Skull
I
and
don't
Bones.
think that will ever come out.
You don't
Beyond
reckon?
Beyond Good and Evil 2. That I've always liked watching that, and I really hope they
I will
bring.
say something about that later.
I wish they'd bring out the first one of that in like a brought to new console sort of thing. Oh, Assassin's Creed. Well, are we in
Nah,
for another one?
Nah, they've already said there won't be this one. Will probably
Okay,
be
and then
next year.
apparently there's a Splinter Cell VR project.
Oh, that's been going for 2 years. That's
So, and
That's
then
wank
it says here, could it be Skull and Bones year to shine? Well, you just said that it got pushed, so I guess not.
Yeah, no, it got pushed. Far Cry 5 have just released a VR experience in Melbourne. I mean, who's there? No one. They're in fucking lockdown. What a place to launch it.
there's one in Queensland as well.
Oh, is there? Well, that's
Yeah, a
good
lot
to
of
know.
influencers being on the Queensland one, putting up like TikToks and shit like that. It looks okay.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it looks
Maisie and
pretty
that
sick,
went to
eh?
the Queensland one. I didn't even think she fucking lived in Queensland.
Probably got
Probably
out of
doesn't.
Melbourne.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably flew her out of there.
But I've done the Star Wars VR experience when I was in Malaysia, and that was one of the best VR experiences I've ever had. Like, it was they full on. It was you're fully immersed in it, sort of thing. Like you felt like you're going to stand in lava, and you go near the lava, and you get blasted with heat. And it's not just like just a little heater going. No, they turn it up to friggin' 10 and just blast you with like you're gonna cook, sort of thing. So I'm intrigued to see Kiwi's plugging away there. Intrigued to
it's our
see
code on the
if these VR experiences are going to be a new thing. Are we going to see more of these? But
I don't know.
I think so. I'm not a big fan of VR though. To be fair, I wouldn't buy if Xbox put out VR, I wouldn't go buy it.
No,
I enjoy the
didn't,
PlayStation
didn't they
one.
say they never would?
Coxy looks like he's got a room for activities back there. He could probably get it, but you know, he could probably put a hot tub back there too. Actually, by the looks of the size
Fucking,
there.
I've already sized it up, mate. Fucking huge hot tub.
I'd say we're going to see a hot tub this week from Coxy, guys. So get your
Although
fucking
Greenpeace would probably
But
be
he's
cool
ready.
for a fucking stranded whale.
stranded beach whale.
I was going to
Yeah,
say
fair
beach jazz,
enough.
bro.
There you go, get the branding happening.
Oh no!
Oh fuck!
Oh no!
What happens when you bring Kiwis into your podcast, guys? Fuck's sake.
I just got no room. Otherwise, I'd be all over it. Fuck.
Okay, Coxy, what do you think is going to happen with Ubisoft?
Far Cry 6 is obviously going to be center stage. Yeah, I would love another Assassin's Creed, but nah, we'll wait a couple of years. Yeah, another Just Dance, because let's be honest, that's all they friggin' push.
It's not coming
Oh,
to
yeah, I
Wii
forgot
though
about that.
anymore.
Forgot
Is it
about
not?
Finally, they finally killed the Wii.
Well, I think 2019 was the last year.
that.
Shit.
Damn.
No, I think 2020 went to Wii.
Oh, did it? Okay.
I think so.
I just know it's been confirmed this year it will not be on Wii anymore.
And I reckon they'll try and push another Crew.
Ooh.
Ooh. Didn't they do that
No,
twice
really?
and that failed?
Look, the Crew one was amazing. I fucking love that game. And
Crew
then they
1 was,
ruined
yeah.
it with 2.
They ruined it by stealing all of their money and not doing anything about it.
Yeah, that too.
Fuckers.
Yeah, like I played
I'm
the
calling
Crew
you out,
2
Ubisoft.
on the floor at PAX, and even back then, it was shit. Like, I fucking hated it. And then,
And he still pre-ordered the premium edition, chat.
no, I didn't actually get the premium edition for that one.
Oh, didn't you?
Nah, EB Games fucked my order up. There we go, EB Games.
Oh, that's unheard of. Fucking hell.
I was going to say, I played the Crew 2 at a conference when I was working for EB as well, and it was pretty terrible. But the thing is, with the Managers Conference, they'd give us sheets at the end and asked us what our gameplay experience was, and that was just all shit. And they're like, why did you rate it so harshly? Is that because I like sim races?
Yeah, it was horrible. And
Yeah.
then,
I liked how they added all those jet skis and the fucking hydroplanes and that kind of shit. That was cool, man.
Yeah,
that
but
was a
none of
cool-
it handled well.
No, you're right. You're right. Sometimes
It
through those
sucked.
swamps it was a bit dodgy. But if they had a mastered that, I think that would be a fucking perfect game to, you know, to do a number 3.
Yeah,
If they got the
if
handling
they'd
down.
master.
Yeah.
What else you got,
Actually,
Coxy?
while we were on it, there
Oh, God.
was who did Test Drive? I'm going a little bit off here, but who
Oh,
did
Test Drive Unlimited.
Yeah, because I know that's coming.
There's
I've
a
heard.
rumor of it, yeah.
Yeah, and that was like that Hawaii island was fucking awesome. I enjoyed that game. I can't remember who made Test Drive though, but that's definitely coming. So in terms of driving games, I don't know if you guys played Test Drive Unlimited, but it was one of the best driving games out on the. What was it? 360 now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was, eh? Yeah.
so yeah, that's my predictions for Ubisoft.
Oh, well, what are we on to next? Warner
Yeah.
Brothers.
Kiwi.
Keep going through the ones,
Oh,
or
it's Far Cry 6 for me, bro.
That's it? That's all you got?
It's Skull and Bones, but I read that it had been pushed back, and it seems like Sea of Thieves is absolutely killing it still anyway. I see another pirate one dropped this week or last week. But yeah, it'll be all Far Cry 6 for me, I think.
Holy crap. Test Drive Unlimited is produced by Nacon. When was the last time you heard of them?
Shit. So has
Ridge
someone
Racer?
brought that franchise?
No,
Is it-
Big Ben Interactive is the parent company, and they've just kind of let it go dormant for a while, but they're bringing back the studio.
Yeah, because something leaked on Twitter, out of an account
Yeah,
saying,
I don't know, but yeah,
was that Big Ben's account then?
Yeah, it was definitely under development.
Wow.
The head of Nacon came out and said, yes,
Yeah.
it's under development. But yeah, they're a part of Big Ben Interactive.
So I wonder who will maybe pick it up and
Oh.
put the money into it. Who knows?
Oh, Big Ben's
But
got
yeah.
plenty of money.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But yeah. So
E3 show, Xbox E3 showcase have quite Big Ben Studios.
oh fuck. So Ubisoft for me, of course, we're all going to be down to the Macarena with Far Cry 6. Rainbow Six Quarantine might actually come out this year. I mean, I think it's still going to be a little bit out of taste, especially if you live in Melbourne.
What wasn't their previous game a 10-year game though? And where are they at with that? 8, 7?
Oh, no, it's not to replace Siege at all.
Oh, is this
It's
just
an
another
add-on.
add-on?
No.
Yep.
Quarantine
No?
is a single-player Rainbow Six game, like with a campaign.
Oh, right. Okay.
Like
I
Rainbow
thought it
Six
was an
used
add-on
to be before Siege.
I thought it was an add-on to Siege again. Okay.
No.
Okay, right.
There's been a lot of confusion about it, but yeah.
Right.
It's just...
So there'll be definitely Siege content then?
apparently a lot of the characters from Siege are in it, but it's a
Right.
campaign.
Right. So we're talking going back to Tom Clancy, Rainbow 6 Days.
Like Vegas
Yeah,
1, Vegas
repelled
2
through
type
the
thing.
roost. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yep.
That
Yep.
was kind of the first on the 360 where you kind of got a squad together, right?
Yeah,
And
so my
yeah.
first Rainbow Six was back on the Nintendo 64. That was the first tactical squad-based game where you could actually control the NPCs to do what you want. It was a
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't think Skull and Bones is ever going to come out personally. Like, not with
Shit,
Sea of
boys.
Thieves and stuff
But
like that.
but when I was at 2018 E3, it had a massive showing.
Oh, yeah. That's what I mean. They put so much money into it, but what the fuck have we seen?
Yeah. Why would you then?
The other thing that Bassmaster brought up was Beyond Good and Evil 2. I think that's going to get canned for the simple fact the head developer and also the creator of the entire Beyond Good and Evil franchise type thing, he left Ubisoft 2 years ago and no one's seen anything on the game since. So I think he's gone. Like the creative director's gone. He's like the entire inventor of it, and he just retired or something. He's just left. So I don't think it's going to come out, which is a shame.
Well, they try and see if they can finish off with what they've got out of his.
Do you guys remember that it's crowdfunded?
Oh,
Breaking news:
Damn.
Bloodlines 2 has just been delayed till 2022.
Yeah, I read that this morning.
Yeah, just come across.
I didn't even know it was coming out this year.
all right. Do we want to keep going through the different developers, or do we just want to start throwing in games that we think are going to come out in E3 and talk about them?
What time are we up to? Oh, we're up to half an hour. How about this? We're going to skip Gearbox because let's face it, it's probably going to just be Borderlands and something like that.
Borderlands spin-off. Thank you very much.
Spin-off, there you go. Since there's a movie coming out.
Warner Brothers just want to throw another one in that I've just browsing around is Suicide Squad.
That's what I was going to say.
Game.
There's rumors of that along with the Court of Owls Batman game.
Is that like a
another
first
Batman
person?
Arkham series.
Another Arkham series.
Yeah, that's been coming for a while though.
That's interesting.
I think there would definitely be a Lego drop. I know Star Wars, that other Star Wars
delayed.
this year. Yeah, but I think there'll be another. I don't know. What haven't we seen? We've seen Indiana Jones. We've seen.
Another
You
Lego
know,
Batman,
Nah. I think they've done too many of those.
a Lego movie game.
Maybe a Loki Lego. No.
Maybe.
Your wife would be fizzing harder than a fucking Mentos and a fucking Coke bottle if that
Fuck.
happened.
Might actually get a gobby. Yeah. Fuck.
God.
Go.
Anyway, we're going to move on. Square Enix quickly. Does anyone care about Square Enix apart from Outriders?
I think. Yeah. Actually, and this is where my wife comes back into play. Tomb Raider.
I did think of that. I've done some
Yeah.
research on it. I don't think it's going to happen this year.
What do they reckon here?
I reckon there might be a
Another
little
Life
bit
of
of an
Strange?
announcement for next year. Yeah, I rate those
Yeah,
Life of Strangers.
there's a new Life of Strange coming out apparently. There's also rumors there's going to be a remastered collection of them for next gen.
Okay. And Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah, that's
Fucking
Been around
beating
for a
a
while.
dead horse.
I don't know why that hasn't just been turned into something like WoW
Yeah.
and just make it an open world.
it is. Final
Do
Fantasy
this
14.
sort of. Yeah, but then just start doing DLC or expansions like they do with WoW.
They do. And it's actually on my list that there's going to be a new one because they're up to like 5 DLCs for it.
But
Just
they still
Um,
keep punching Final Fantasies out as well on top
Yeah,
of it.
because the Final Fantasy experience is all about like your single player group mentality with your own team and stuff like that. The whole 14 thing, which was Final Fantasy Online, was kind of like a passion project for what they kind of themed it could be, and it failed miserably until they completely redid it 2 years later. And now it's really popular.
what about
Okay.
New Kingdom Hearts?
Didn't even
Yeah,
think of it.
I think that's sunk. That whole series.
You don't like anything to do with Final Fantasy, do you?
Nope. Fuck
Okay, fair.
that.
I can't stand Final
No,
Fantasy.
neither do I. But I actually tried to play that last Kingdom Hearts. I got halfway through and I got bored. So yeah, you're probably right. I think if we're talking,
DLC for Outriders.
That's what I was going to say.
yeah,
I also
they need
think
to
there's
fix a heap of other shit first.
that Black Panther Avengers DLC will probably be shown off.
Oh yeah.
Because remember, they made that
But-
Avengers game that no one plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I think they're
Actually, is that going to go? Is that going to go into Game Pass? Maybe that's something we could get into.
Maybe, I doubt it.
It's the only way you're going to probably get people on the game is to throw it on Game Pass.
Yeah, well, that's right, and I'll say we'll probably see it there.
I reckon they might finally show off part 2 of the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Oh.
I mean, they're literally just draining money out of a stone with that, and they're doing very well with it.
Yeah.
Um,
If we're talking about like no name companies again, Telltale, Wolf Among Us 2, surely. I know the company went down. Someone revived it. The Wolf Among Us 2 was in production. It's got to get dropped. Has to get dropped.
Maybe.
And we haven't seen a Telltale game since that last Walking Dead.
Yeah, they finished off The Walking Dead after they got revived.
Yeah, we had the Borderlands, we had the Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy, and then we had the Walking Dead, right? But there was a Wolf Among Us 2, and the Wolf Among Us 1 was pretty good. So maybe we're going to see
I'm not sure if they're dead or not. Like if that whole type of genre is out.
I think there's still a market for it.
Oh yeah, there would be. I just wonder if it makes viable sense financially for them. So before we go into the big 3, Take-Two Interactive is going to have a conference this year, or a showcase. So, like, you don't hear Take-Two thrown around very often, but you always hear of Rockstar and 2K Games and all that, because that's all. Take-Two is their parent company. Do you think we're going to see GTA 6?
No. No. And you know why? Because they're just about to make you to pay fucking 80 New Zealand dollars for the fucking Series X version of GTA 5.
If you've already got it though, we get a
No.
free upgrade.
No, I don't think so. Not from what I read. You've got to fucking pay for it.
Nah, fuck that. I'm not buying
Why
it for
would
the
you
fifth
pay
fucking time.
exactly? Why would you go and pay another $80 for a Series X version of GTA 5, which came out how many years ago?
I bought it on PS3
2011?
just before the PS4 launch, and then I bought the PS4 edition because that's what I was playing on. Then we bought it on PC because it was cheap on PC. Now we're on Xbox, and I'm not fucking paying for it again. Going
Yeah.
to another generation. They can suck my testicles. Yes, it may be the biggest selling game of our generation, but fuck, talk about
Yeah.
beating a fucking dead horse.
Yeah.
So how many copies of
PlayStation
Skyrim do you
5.
have?
None.
Series X PS5, $80. That's what I've read, and it's not
But
just.
the thing with that is that, I reckon if GTA 6 was to drop, they should have at least pushed it now into being a next gen.
Oh, it's going to be
Have
next
to.
gen only.
It'd have to be
Next-gen
next
only.
gen only. Yeah.
And I think we won't see it. There'll be rumors start flying in probably March next year, and then there'll be a big showcase at E3, and then we'll probably get it late next year. Bully 2,
Bully
maybe.
2. Yeah, that was my next one. That was my next one. Bully 2.
That'd be good. That's been rumored for a few years now.
Yeah.
But
Then they
But
just drop it.
who
Then they
knows?
just drop a Bully remaster. I'd probably still go back and play it, to be fair.
it's backwards
still-
compatible on Xbox.
Yeah, I know, but fuck, it's a mission going back to that old dashboard, looking at your achievements, what you got to get. Fuck that.
I always do.
Just bring it through. I tried to play Deep Space the other day, and I was just like,
Oh, God.
yeah,
Nah. I know there's rumors of a Marvel XCOM game coming from them as well. So it's XCOM but with Marvel characters.
oh, yeah.
Doof doof, bash bash, butter mash. Look, I won.
Yeah, no, not keen.
Okay.
How to destroy a controller with one game.
Very true. Okay, let's get into the big hitters. Nintendo.
Oh, hang on. I got one more. PUBG 2.0.
Oh
Surely.
yeah, but we all know that's coming.
Yeah, but is it going to be good? I see
They
that
don't
the
even
new
have
map.
a
The new map they're
showcase.
dropping, it's like a space-ish map, I guess. You can redeploy dead teammates only on that map. So they've kind of gone towards the Apex side of things and the Call of Duty side of things. I don't know if that's just to get some more people into it. Maybe they're still going to have the true realistic side of stuff, but there is going to be that respawn option if your teammates are dead. So
Okay.
might bring a few more kids over from Fortnite, and
I don't know why they didn't just allow you to have mobile respawn.
'cause
Like
it's
you've
a
got to find.
it's a realistic game.
Yeah.
Once you're dead, you're dead. Do you respawn in real life once you're dead,
Yeah.
BassMaster?
I
Oof.
depends how you're playing.
Do you milk cats, BassMaster?
Called defibrillators.
Anything with nipples. Go Kiwi.
But yeah, I think PUBG 2.0 will get a bit of a look into, just being from a smaller company.
Okay.
Or their PUBG mobile is stupidly
That's huge,
popular.
eh? I tried to play it, couldn't do it. Fucking
The amount of dollars in Asia that gets thrown into PUBG mobile is phenomenal.
sorry
It's-
guys, Midnight had just threw 5 gifted in the chat. Thank you, brother. You're an absolute legend.
Maybe because you're talking about PUBG.
Jesus. Yeah, I think maybe that's what it was.
Juicing it up.
Fucking hell.
Anyway,
Nintendo, so we got to get another Switch. That's the biggest rumor floating around, is there is a new Switch console.
Switch Pro,
Oh, look at
4K.
These nuts.
4K D's nuts, okay. Do you think it's
What?
actually
But,
possible?
A 4K Switch.
Well, one announced this year.
I mean, each one of you three have got a Switch, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm keen to get one. Would I wait for a 4K one? Definitely. But
Yeah.
I've kind of more been inclined to buy the handheld one, only because the delay on xCloud over here has been,
Well,
a
it's still going to
while.
be handheld.
Oh, it will be as well.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
handheld
so-
and
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
The whole point of the rumors for the for the Switch Pro is meant to have better battery life, a bigger screen, and when you dock it into its dock for the TV, it will be able to output 4K to the TV. So not on the portable screen.
It's in the dock, so I'm
it's in the
assuming they're
dock.
going to make the dock a little bit
okay.
bigger and stuff like that. Like you can,
Yeah.
It's going to have a
Like they
Yeah,
are-
I'd be keen on something like that for sure. It's one
I think
console.
it'll be similar to those external graphics
Yeah,
boxes you can buy for laptops and stuff.
Yeah, for like Mac Pros and shit like that with like a 3090 in it. The 3090 got Switch dock.
I
3080 Ti. Get up with it.
I enjoyed early Nintendo consoles, and I mean I haven't been back since I brought an Xbox, but it's always something I've wanted to get into.
They're really good.
And I think what would swing me is Game Pass. They announced Game Pass on a Switch. I'd be fucking there tomorrow. Easy.
It's going to happen before freaking Sony gets it, but still.
You did right. You did right. It's going to happen.
What kind of games do you think they would announce? Because there's still rumors
Obviously,
going around there's
Mario
going to be no
Kart 9.
hardware. Sorry?
Mario Kart 9.
Oh, you think it's finally going to happen?
Oh, fuck. I hope so. Because it's so tedious playing 8 after 4 maps.
The Breath of the Wild sequel.
No, Breath of the Wild 2. I've got that down for gameplay, finally.
Nothing from Zelda. Ever. Period.
Nothing. You don't think there's going to be any Breath of the Wild or anything?
Nah, I hate Zelda.
On their anniversary year?
Probably a remaster.
The other ones, I guess, is trying to see if Metroid Prime
Yeah, I've got a trailer for that, I think.
Finally makes its thing, and then obviously they'll throw something in to do with Pokemon. They always do this. Obviously, those games that are coming out.
Yeah, well, they just announced last week those new games that are coming out for Pokemon.
Do they have Tetris on Nintendo like the Game Pass does?
Yeah, they had Tetris Effect before, and Xbox did.
Right, okay, yeah, sweet.
Because they had it first.
So maybe a actually, fuck, just off track a little bit. I actually just saw Alex the Kid in Miracle World.
Oh yeah, that's been rumored for a while. I'm not sure if it will happen. But that's a good guess.
Yeah, I just saw it before the stream actually. I don't know where. I don't know where it's coming from, but
that's in-house.
If we're talking old school, that's pretty cool. But I'd like to see a new Super Mario, like back to the old school Super Mario. You know, that'd be pretty cool.
I don't know. Are we going to see any Mario this year because it's the anniversary of Zelda, or is it going to be more Zelda centric?
Yeah, it probably will be Zelda.
I have a feeling there's going to be a WarioWare game.
Huh?
Remember WarioWare from the Wii U?
I remember playing it on Game Boy.
Exactly.
I think we're going to see a Donkey Kong.
Yeah, there's rumors of a new Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
I didn't put it in there because I think WarioWare's a bit more.
I think
I'd rather a Donkey Kong over a WarioWare.
Yeah,
a lot of people would.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I reckon Smash Bros. New DLC character as well, because there's always one.
Log it.
But I've got two guesses that are probably a little bit far out there. One of them is Nintendo 64 games for the online users, like they're doing with the NES and the SNES games.
Love that. I'd even love a mini 64.
Yep. The other one is a new F-Zero game, which I'm probably dreaming.
What about a GoldenEye? James Bond GoldenEye?
IO Interactive are making one.
Oh, okay.
Because they've finished Hitman now.
Right. Oh, what, all together?
They said that was the end of their trilogy. Now they're working on a new 007 game because they got the license for it.
Oh, finally someone get a license.
I don't think Hitman does too well, does it?
Yeah, it does very well.
Does it?
Yep.
Ever
since 2. Ever since they stopped the episodic crap, it's been going nuts.
Yeah.
If you buy 3, you can still play 2 and 1 inside 3, like if you purchase them.
Oh yeah.
There's like a hub for all 3 of them.
Are you when you say episodic crap, do you mean like when they did like the New Zealand one in Hawke's Bay and then they did like a... Is that what you mean? Or are you talking about... Because that last Hitman had a New Zealand map on it.
with Hitman 1, they did it like Telltale games. They would have literally episode 1, episode 2, and they'd bring them out every, 6 months or something like that, and you'd have to wait for it before you could get the full game.
Yeah, no, they're doing month by month on it.
Yeah,
and it used to drag the thing out like they used to. Is it Telltale Games used to do?
Telltale games used to do it, yeah.
Sorry, guys.
And so I don't know. I think that whole episodic thing's dead. I don't think anyone's going to do anything like that. They just release the whole game and instead of episodic, they do DLC.
Well, that's what they started doing with 2. They brought out the full game and then they just added on new maps with DLC. And it worked a lot better for them.
Are we gonna? Next up, Sony. I don't even think Sony's gonna even bother with E3, are you?
They have a conference at the same time, just not at E3.
Yeah, but I haven't seen anything floating around for them.
They've got a war trailer.
Yeah, I think the trailer. It's been pushed back, but I reckon a trailer.
Gran Turismo trailer.
I had a Gran Turismo as well.
Oh, they got to keep belting that thing along.
Well, I haven't seen one since before the PlayStation 5 reveal, and even that didn't look good.
Yeah, I don't think you'll get much out of them from this year. I think it's going to be quite a quiet E3.
I think it's going to be quiet from Sony because I think they're still trying to chase hardware bugs in their PS5s.
Oh, well, this is my guesses. I had God of War trailer. I had Horizon Zero Dawn 2 Forbidden West, whatever the fuck it's called. They're actually going to have a release date, even though a couple of weeks ago when they did the gameplay stuff, they just said it was going to be...
They did like a 5-hour stream on that.
Yeah, but I think they're going to do a quick trailer with an actual release date rather than saying Holiday 2020, because that's what they said with that 5-hour stream. And the other thing is, apart from Gran Turismo, they're going to do a console hardware update and actually make the memory slot work.
That'd be good.
Wow.
Yeah, good luck on that. And with the microchip shortage and everything, I don't think they're going to be finding SSDs for it.
That was just pie in the sky because I couldn't really find anything else. Anyone else got something different?
I think we've got more chance of seeing a 2 terabyte or a 4 terabyte expansion card from Xbox than we have an expansion card from Sony.
I'll start selling my left nut if fucking Xbox does that.
I think we'll see a plain grey controller from Sony. That's about it for me.
Oh, you mean like the
Retro.
anniversary one for PS4?
Nah, just like a plain grey one because they don't seem.
I'd love to see a retro
controller
PS5,
shit down at all.
PS1 controller, like the color scheme of the PS1.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
On a PS5 controller.
They did one for PS4, remember? And that thing flew out the door. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I pre-ordered it through work, and they were like, "Why are you doing this?" And I was like, "Because I can't get it anywhere else. Fucking give it to me."
Did they give it to you?
Still have it somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah.
They're worth money, man. Keep
Was that the which one was that? Is that the anniversary one? The blue one or whatever it was?
No, the grey one.
It was like PlayStation 1 grey with the retro.
So what was the last anniversary one they did?
Oh, they did the 500 consoles or whatever it is. The blue coloured one.
That's the one I brought the wife.
That was crap.
She hasn't opened it. Yeah, thanks for that.
They're actually worth money though as well. Not as much as worth as the retro themed one.
No, the retro one would have been sick. I don't think we're going to see, in terms of Sony or Xbox, I don't think we're going to see a limited edition console.
No, they're still struggling to get their own.
They can't get them out. Yeah, I was in eBay yesterday and I said, "Oh, when can I get a PS5 for the wife?" And they said they just closed pre-orders off for July, which is delivered near the end of the year. So, fuck, good luck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not happening in a hurry. So
there'll
be nothing console wise, but a Halo limited edition console was on my list, but
I doubt it. Well, going into that, let's talk about our favorite. So, Xbox, what are they going to have? It's been really interesting with Phil Spencer at the wheel since 2014. So this year they're combining it with Bethesda as well.
Phil Spencer's a god.
He's a god.
But
I worship him daily. Hey, Phil. And love you.
But Do you reckon I reckon Xbox is going to be the biggest showcase there.
Oh,
I don't think anyone else has got anything close.
Hands down.
If they
Just the
stuff
amount of-
this, I'm
the amount
gonna.
of-
Nintendo will be the closest rival that they have.
Yes, Sony won't have a shit show. Nintendo,
Unless
you're
Take
right.
Two announces GTA 6. I think that's
If
the
they
only
do that, they win it hands down.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
the
care
only
what Xbox
possibility.
and Bethesda do. You know, that's just what it is everyone's hanging out for GTA 5.
6.
6, 7, 8, fucking who cares, whatever.
27,000.
Unless they just turn it into just GTA and then just make it a online thing and they just keep throwing DLC to it like they are now and just turn it into just GTA.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to do with Halo Infinite, isn't it? Halo Infinite's the last Halo game and then they're just going to add to it.
Yeah, it's it's a service game.
So are we going to see a release date for it?
I don't know. Well, Bass,
March next year.
Bass, let's go with your rumors or thoughts for Xbox first.
Xbox. I'm actually trying to work out what is actually going to come.
Okay, Kiwi, then you go.
He's done his homework, chat. He's really done his homework here. We're going to have a Forza Motorsport 8, a Forza Horizon, definitely. We're going to come in hot with a Perfect Dark Zero somewhere around there as well. We're going to see massive Sea of Thieves add-ons for the next fucking 8 years. Flight Simulator for Xbox will get dropped like it's hot. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Are we going to see a Fable 4? Or
Yeah, probably. I'm not a fan, but probably.
So, did you say we're going to get Forza Motorsport and Forza Horizon in the same year?
Yeah, definitely.
No, I don't think we're only going to get
studio.
one.
You're not going to do 2 games in 1 year.
Technically, they're 2 different studios.
Well, maybe you can then.
Because Turn 10, who's making Fable, makes Forza Horizon. And
well, then you're not going to get Forza Horizon because they'll be making Fable.
They've got 2 teams
because
apparently.
we got a location name for
Phil's
Horizon.
got the money base, you know. Just you ask for it, mate. He's got it. Let's go.
I think his toilet roll is just money.
I think we'll definitely see a Forza 8 Motorsport. I think because it's been in the works for so long now, and we haven't had one for.
Wait, you reckon you're going to get a Forza 8 Motorsport, or are you just going to get a Forza Motorsport? They're going to just do what they're doing with Halo and everything.
Nah, it's going to be 8. It's going to be 8.
No, it'll be Forza Motorsport.
It's just Forza Motorsport because they already announced that at the Xbox Series X reveal. They said it's going to be it's a reboot of the whole franchise, but it's like what Halo Infinite is. Like it's a game of service.
Right. And then we'll see a Horizon trailer drop, and it will come out probably February, March.
Have you guys seen the rumors on Horizon?
Yeah, Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah, Natso.
Do one in Japan for fuck's sake.
We just throwing it out there. We're going to see a Game Pass Premium.
In what?
Nah.
In what way?
Yeah, what aspect?
In the way being that you get sort of, I don't know, these bigger name titles. I suppose they're all supposed to be coming to Game Pass day one, aren't they?
I mean, are we gonna see more of a discount then when you talk premium? Are we gonna see you subscribe to Game Pass Ultimate and you get 50% off a new release of some other studio?
I'm more thinking that you're going to see like a premium thing where you're getting the DLCs and all these other stuff that comes out, because what I know with Game Pass is when you get a game on there, you don't get season pass or anything, you just get the base game. So I'm wondering, are they going to put a little, obviously it's called Game Pass Ultimate for a reason sort of thing, but are we going to see something happening with these DLCs, these add-ons or something like that to be able to...
Yeah, but you get a discount off the DLC packs though.
Mm.
If you've got Game Pass and you want to buy the DLC add-ons, you get a discount on them on the store itself.
Yeah,
that's an interesting thought though. I kind of like that.
Studio.
And same with EA. Like if you've got Game Pass, you get cheaper EA games. You already get Apex pack discounts and that kind of stuff. But how cool would it be if, you know, you are subscribed to Ultimate, you know, you are paying that premium a month. They gave you 25% off new games that drop from other companies, you know?
It's a very
Or
interesting
gave you,
thought.
They
or,
want you to buy digital, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
exactly.
thing that's annoying me is that like they want you to buy digital, but like what is it? Ratchet and Clank on PS5 coming out. It's $70 on Amazon delivered.
Yeah,
Or it's
that's the issue.
$125
Yeah,
digitally
on the store. Yeah,
on
I
the
totally
store.
agree with you. And it's the
And
same deal over here.
They
and
need
it's
to bring
just
them more into a line. What you get it in the shop is what you can get it digitally.
That's
or
the,
you
you
could
can't control it though.
Well,
yeah,
then
but the others
why can't you price match store? Why can't
yeah.
you go onto Xbox's store, submit a price match with JB Hi-Fi down the road, or you know, EB down the road, and they have a team that come back to you within 24 hours.
The only thing that I could
Why
think
can't
of
they
with
price
that
match?
is because with, say, like you got Halo Infinite, it's $100 on Xbox digital, and obviously JB Hi-Fi will have it for like $69. The problem with that is Microsoft still owns the digital rights to Halo on the digital store. They have no right apart from licensing over the JB Hi-Fi hard copy because JB Hi-Fi has bought it from a vendor and the vendor has brought it from Microsoft. So they can do whatever the fuck they want with it. It's their loss selling it $69 because they're selling it below cost, I can guarantee you. But you're going to go in there and buy a vacuum pack that's got a 600% markup on it because it's there.
Yeah, no doubt. I agree with you, but I think there's a point where digital copies, you're not getting a case, you're not getting a booklet. Well, there's no booklets these days anyway, but you're not getting a physical copy. You can't trade that back in, you know, or do they do a trade back in? So once you're finished with the game, you can trade it back to Microsoft for fucking $30 credit or something.
Well, it's got no value to them as a digital copy. Why would they give you
No.
money back?
So
Unless
why
they
not?
did a secondhand license.
Yeah.
Or,
So then why not? You know, because if you go and buy it from a shop, you can take it to EB Games on your birthday and get an extra fucking
50 cents.
50%
Yep.
trade and, you know, for it. You know, digital, like I'm a massive fan of digital games, but I think the price needs to come down a bit. I think it needs to be adjusted a little bit.
or the fact that if you are, that's the other sort of thing, is if you're a subscribed to Game Pass Ultimate, or if they did a premium one on top of that, which was $10 a month more or something like that, but paying that $10 a month more meant you got a 30% discount across the board on all your games, or 25%. Well, there's the incentive there. You upgrade to that one knowing that when you buy your digital games, you're going to get a discount. But in saying that, how many of us are going to wait to see what comes to Game Pass?
Yeah, because now, you know, there's
Instead
probably
of
about
pre-ordering.
3 or 4 games out there that have dropped in the last 6 months that I've gone, you know what? I reckon it's going to come to Game Pass, so I've just held off.
But we know all Microsoft first-party games are going to come to Game Pass day one. They've already said that multiple times.
But you get a game that launches
Yeah, I
that
know.
doesn't do well, it seems to turn up on Game Pass 2 months later.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
You know, so it's like, do you just wait and see if the game doesn't do too
Or
well?
is that starting to get into developers' heads of like maybe we need to day one release it on Game Pass?
Game
Well,
Pass?
it seems to be a
you're right.
popular thing. Like, I don't think Outriders would have done anywhere near as well if it didn't go on Game Pass.
No, definitely
Wouldn't have
not.
played it.
No.
No, neither would I.
Exactly.
But
It
But,
gives
you
the
know,
option
when-
for people to download the game and play it.
when Game Pass launched, what they had their library was 100 games and that was it, right? We're now up to fucking 300 and something games with EA. You know, so obviously there's not a limit to how many games are in that system anymore.
No,
Well, are we
upgraded
talking
servers.
about this at this E3 conference? Are we going to see some sort of Bethesda EA style thing put in? So you've got Xbox, you've got EA, and then you'll have Bethesda underneath of all the back catalogue you can go in and play for
I'd say
nothing.
so.
They've
Yeah.
already practically done it. You can
Yeah,
play
they have done it,
Morrowind and
yeah.
Oblivion and Skyrim all on Game Pass.
Yeah, and you can just search by developer in
I think-
the app
I
itself.
don't think they've done it with Fallout yet, though. I know
Maybe they need to
Wolfenstein's
do
on
it
there.
Fallout 76 so they got people to play it. I'm just intrigued to see what comes out of this when it comes to the way Xbox are going to do. Are we going to see another E3 conference or another Xbox showcase where they're just going to hammer the coming to Game Pass day one? Is that going to be the common?
No, I think we'll see. I think we'll see maybe another company added to Game Pass, maybe. And if not, then I think we'll see something change in Game Pass because it's been a couple of years now since
I reckon there's going to
it's
be big
launched.
changes.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't, like, do you remember old E3s where Xbox would have their favorite keywords, which was like world exclusive and stuff like that?
Yeah.
It's all going to be Game Pass exclusive.
Yeah, it is now, eh?
In that Halo theme voice type thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I think there's some big things coming for Game Pass, and I mean it's definitely worth its money. So if you're not subscribed to it, I'd suggest you do.
Oh, I reckon you're silly not to.
Yeah, hands down.
So
Hands down.
I've got a bit of a list for Xbox. So I reckon Phil Spencer's going. As we know, Phil Spencer always has a mimic shirt for E3 every year. I reckon he's going to wear a Xbox Pride shirt this year because they seem to be going nuts on the Gear store, and with good reason. So I reckon it's going to be a Pride shirt. Apart from that, Forza Motorsport, Halo Infinite, Fable, Avowed, Outer Worlds 2, Perfect Dark trailer, State of Decay 3 trailer, Hellblade 2, Psychonauts 2, and then from Bethesda, we'll probably see Starfield, Fallout 76 DLC and fixes to try and make people play it again, Wolfenstein 3, and Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Indiana Jones.
Oh, which also reminds me, Ubisoft from before, remember them making a Star Wars game, apparently.
Oh,
Yeah, but is it
that's right.
open world or is it?
I have no idea. No one knows.
I'd love a open world Star Wars one where even if they just said, "Look, we're just starting out here. We're only going to have like this planet, this planet, and this planet," and then they just start expanding it and adding it on from there. That'd be great.
What
So I
was
think
back up there? What was back up that list?
I said Forza Motorsport, Halo Infinite, Fable, Avowed, Outer Worlds 2, Perfect Dark.
Outer Worlds 2. Outer Worlds 2. Did anyone play that?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
It was a good version
I
of Fallout.
don't say I finished it.
And I don't really do sci-fi games, but I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah. It was silly and stupid, just like Fallout, like used to be like New Vegas. It reminded me of New Vegas.
Right. Yeah.
Which kind of makes sense because it's actually made by the same guys as New Vegas because Bethesda didn't actually make New Vegas.
And they've dropped a heap of DLC for it recently too, eh? There's been some new DLC drop for it, so yeah, it might be worth revisiting. But yeah, Outer Worlds 2. I didn't think about that. That's probably a good call.
I did too much research on Xbox. No Gears of War.
Yeah, I actually didn't write Gears of War down, but I saw the other day that the next season is the last season they will be putting content into Gears of War, which then made me think maybe we'll see a trailer for Gears 6. Not going to be released this year, but we may see a trailer.
We won't even see a trailer, I don't think. For the simple fact, last month, the Coalition came out and said that Gears of War 6 will be made exclusively on the new Unreal Engine. So they have to retool their entire studio to work on it. It's going to take at least 2 or 3 years before we see anything.
Are we going to see Gears of War go the same way as the way that we reckon Halo and Forza and that are going as just a central game of service, and then they start adding on to that?
It's an interesting thought.
Because of the story, they have to do a game each year.
That's an interesting thought. Like in the article I read about them going to new Unreal Engine, they did say Gears 6 won't be seen for a couple of years.
And they said there's going to be no more support for, like, there's going to be no more DLC in that for 5. So maybe we'll be out. Maybe we'll be without a Gears for a couple of years.
I don't doubt that, but Base brings up a very good point. Like, will it be live service? Will they call it Gears 6?
are we singing a swing to that? That's what I mean. Is like when I was talking about this Game Pass Premium idea sort of thing. Is it something where you roll into the fact that you get and I got a visitor. You get a Gears or you get all the other games get rolled into you as a premium thing. You as part of your subscription, you get access to these games. Like you get access to the full Forza Motorsport experience. You get the access to Halo Infinite and all the extras that go on with that, and then with the Gears one.
I think Forza Motorsport, when they do drop it, I think they'll probably pull a season pass into it. I think.
Yeah, but are we going to
Automate
see maybe the season pass revolve into like
an
uh,
ultimate
a
type?
premium Game Pass
Yeah,
edition
yeah.
sort of thing where they roll it in so you pay an extra, whatever it is, $10 a month or
$10
whatever,
at launch or something, or
$10 a month or something
$10 a
into this
month.
Gears thing, and then
Yeah.
you get the you get this premium part of the game or as a game as a service.
Because Forza and that generally have only done car packs and that, right?
Yeah,
As
they've never
their
done track
DLC,
packs
it's
or anything.
always no. They've never added tracks. They've only ever added cars.
But
You
imagine
know,
if they started to add tracks in and everything as well,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
making Forza as a service.
They
They
you
do,
know, they drop in a Bathurst or something like that down the track, or you know,
They better
or
have Bathurst at launch.
but the other thing is when you're
they
looking at the
might not.
Forza Horizon side of things, imagine if they just started dropping different areas so you can. They might say that the next one's based in Mexico, but then might have the ability for an expansion or whatever. They do take you back to Japan or they do take you back somewhere else. But the fact is, the car collection you've got, you can just keep using in different.
Yeah, different areas.
It's fucking cool.
And they do drop in some pretty cool. Like that's where Horizon does drop in some cool add-ons. Like they did the Lego. You know, with the England one, you could shoot out to Scotland and that kind of stuff. You know, like
Yeah.
Motorsport's obviously a bit more for the hardcore races and that, but you know, car passes, like I think they should come with the game. To be honest, you know, if you're going to add cars, they should be part of the game. I'd pay for extra tracks, extra achievements, that kind of stuff down the track, but extra cars is kind of like, well, there's already fucking 700 cars in the game. You know what I mean?
The only thing with car packs is it's mostly licensing. So like when they added in all the Hoonigan like drift cars and all that type of stuff, that was just because that's when they acquired the license to have them in the game.
Yeah.
Like they had Ken Block go to the studio to actually test the Hoonicorn on a simulator, and he gave them tips of why it didn't feel right and stuff like that. Like he was back and forth there for 6 months.
Yeah. I think we'll see something different. I don't know what it's going to be, but I think there'll be something to it.
Okay, so here's the real question for everyone, right? How many more of these things do we think we're going to get?
Oh fuck, heaps, mate, heaps. Move them behind me.
They're just gonna keep going.
By the way, this rubberized, this gripped like buttons up the top here is really weird. I like it though.
Yeah, I like it too.
It's only on the red camo.
Yeah.
Mine's
They
still
did
in
do
the
it on.
box,
They
haven't
did do it
opened
on PUBG controller. Have you got the PUBG controller?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had grips on the triggers. Did it not?
And I got the Sea of Thieves one.
Yeah, only on the triggers, but the red camo one has it on the bumpers as well.
Yeah. That is pretty cool.
But yeah, a few of them had it on the triggers.
Yeah.
I've seen a
This
few
is
people
dusty.
using with their custom controllers and stuff, or like scuff controllers and everything. They use the bumpers to fire with rather than the triggers.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Uh,
It's a PlayStation thing because a lot of first-person shooters on PlayStation use the bumper buttons rather than the triggers because it was a shorter throw, and that's just what people got used to. That was before you had like trigger locks and stuff.
Actually surprised on the Elite 2 that they didn't do the bumps on the.
Well, that's just it. Like
on the
this red control is the
RBLV,
first
you know?
they've ever done it.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
we'll see an Elite 3.
Yeah.
I'd buy it.
It's fucking good because the 2's shit.
Yeah, this is my second one. Fuck.
Well,
But,
let's
yeah.
wrap this up.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
definitely
boys.
need to
Yep.
wrap this up. See, this is why I didn't put any other topics in, because I knew this was going to take forever. No other suggestions for Xbox?
Nah, I think we just
Nah,
wait and see.
I think we're pretty covered, eh?
Do you think we're just going
Yeah.
to start seeing the cult worship of Daddy Phil Spencer?
Oh, definitely. The guy's a legend.
I think we'll
So
start to see new headsets for next gen consoles.
From
That's
Hope
what I'm
so.
hoping anyway.
third parties or from...
From third parties. I know
Astro.
Razer's got a big
Yeah, showcase, eh?
showcase, which they
Yeah.
haven't. They've already teased a new controller.
Better
They
bet
need
those
to do
have
something with the
Wolverine.
audio. They need to do something with the audio output on the Xbox in the
Astro.
streaming side of things, being able to split the party chat and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. Astro
No, the problem with
A60s
that
will
is the privacy.
get launched.
Mm. Well.
That's why I'm tricking it with the TR.
Yep.
Anyways, I think we skip what
Sweet.
we've been playing because I think we've covered a lot more other stuff in this, and
Easy, been playing
Wrap it up.
Apex. Cool, done.
I haven't been playing anything actually. I've been working on something else, so
Yeah, I've been studying.
Knockout City Apex. Let's go.
I'm about to go
Alright.
play Knockout City now. I'm going to take Kiwi's suggestion and do the tutorial to work out
Get
how the
on it,
hell to
baby.
play the game.
Yep.
Oh mate, it's so good.
Once you've done the tutorial, come and see me and let's squad up. Let's do
Good. I haven't even downloaded it.
it. Yeah, good
Get
day.
it.
We don't want you on our team, mate. So.
Fudgy.
Fuck.
All
We gotta
right.
wrap it up. I'm getting taunted with food.
You're getting taunted with food. Okay.
Yeah, some bitch is standing
Yeah,
in the fucking window fucking eating food.
Past
Okay.
lunchtime over here.
I've been getting
Seriously.
titties on my phone all day, so.
Oh, God.
Alright.
Okay, Coxy, where can we
Coxy,
find you?
stop sending him nudes. Fucking hell.
You can find me at Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. X30 Coxy X.
Did you say Twitch?
Said Twitch.
Oh my god, he's back, people.
Back
Oh
on
yeah,
Twitch.
yeah. Newsflash. I will be streaming at some point in the next week
On YouTube.
Lot bags.
on Pornhub.
Okay, cool. So I should expect a call to set up your system remotely. Cool. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, mate.
Kiwi does it all the time. Anyway, Kiwi, where can we find your stuff?
Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, X_dirty_Kiwi_X. Twitter is dirty Kiwi _ though. That's the only difference. And for 10% off your G Fuel, Dirty Kiwi 10 at checkout, New Zealand only. Let's go, baby!
Yeah, we got the Australian side of it covered with, I think it's Essential Gamer AU was the
That's right, we got
checkout
both.
code.
We got both
got
Aussie
it.
and New Zealand covered in here with G Fuel.
Sweet.
Oh,
Base,
okay,
where can we
base.
find you?
BassMstrAU on everything from, I think my Twitch account actually still is active, but Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, don't have Facebook, so you won't find me on there.
Wait,
What about you, Birdie?
You can find me at birdyassassin, all one word, on absolutely everything. I stream on YouTube when I'm not studying my ass off to get a real job. So
Oh, looking at titties on his phone.
can't help it. They just pop up. Anyway. And if you'd like to show us something cool or anything like that, you can find us all at Essential Gamer AU on Instagram and Facebook, or Essential Game AU on Twitter. And you can always email us at podcast@essentialgamer.com.au. And with that, I know Base would like me to plug. You can also come to our website, essentialgamer.com.au. Check out all the latest updates and everything like that. And of course, go to gamerfield.com.au. Use code Essential Gamer AU for 10% off all your G Fuel, and Control, which is really good for breakfast. I've got the Cocoa Puffs one. It tastes like literally a Cocoa Pops milkshake, and it's really good.
Only crunchy.
It's not crunchy. I'll see
yeah.
everyone else later. And
Alright,
these weirdos
cheers.
will be around as well.
Alright,
Cheers, guys.
Peace.
Peace.